In this video, I'm going to answer one of the biggest questions people ask when starting the Mediterranean diet. How much should I eat? And to do this, we'll tackle what makes the Mediterranean diet unique. Because unlike most diets, on the Mediterranean diet, you don't need to be rigid with counting calories or measuring portion sizes every single day. So by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how much you should eat without counting and tracking everything, even if you've struggled with diets before. Hey, I'm Dr. Anna, your Med Diet Doc. Now, let's start with the way most people are taught to eat if they want to improve their health. Probably you've heard this before. You're told to weigh your food, to track all your calories, and to obsess over portion sizes, like 3 ounces of chicken, half a cup of rice, a serving of fat, the size of your thumb. Sound familiar? It's exhausting and it's confusing, and it's not how people eat in the real world, let alone in the Mediterranean region. And honestly, that is exactly why I created Take Back Your Life, which is my private academy where I help people just like you apply the Mediterranean approach step by step in a way that's doable, effective, and actually fun. Inside, we have folks with all types of backgrounds and those with different goals, like a weight loss goal or improving their health maybe after they've had a heart attack, locking in their health for the future so they can play with their grandkids for decades to come, and so many more reasons. Now, if you want support applying this to your life, we offer a free call so you can talk to a member of my team and see if it's the right fit for you. There's a link below this video in the description to book your free call. Now, we need to tackle why the Mediterranean diet works without actually doing any measurement. Now, unlike almost every other diet out there, the Mediterranean lifestyle helps you actually feel full and satisfied without needing to track what you're eating. And how does this happen? So, because the foods themselves, which are real, whole, nutrient-dense foods, help your body send clear hunger and fullness signals to your brain and then back to your stomach, this system kind of works automatically for you. So what are these foods that we're talking about? These are going to be whole-form vegetables and fruits, whole grains, beans and lentils, nuts and seeds, and then, of course, olive oil or olives themselves, and moderate amounts of fish, eggs, dairy, things like Greek yogurt, cheeses like feta, parmesan, or manchego, and then some lesser amounts of meats like poultry, and even less, but still included, can be red meats. And usually, there's minimal to even zero processed foods or added sugar. So when you take these all together, these foods support your blood sugar, your metabolism, your digestion, and even your mood. But if you're still wondering how to actually build a meal without measuring, well, that's where my perfect meal formula comes in. So let's break this down. The perfect meal formula is the method that I teach in my clinical practice and inside my private academy, and it helps you eat in a way that's satisfying and supportive. Because when I first started studying the med diet, which was many years ago, I got a nutrition degree before I went to medical school. Then I ended up going to medical school in Italy, so I became immersed in that region of the world. When I started really focusing on what this lifestyle was all about, I quickly learned that the core of this eating approach centers on eating full meals with very little snacking throughout the day. And because of this, I recognize that for most people to get the med diet right, they need to get their meals right. And so the question is, what makes a meal right? Well, it's when a meal is balanced in its nutrition, that it can give your body the health benefits that the Mediterranean diet is so famous for. Things like weight loss, keeping a healthy brain, a healthy immune system, your cardiovascular, your heart and vessel system really strong and healthy, and so many more benefits. So let's now break down what's actually in my perfect meal formula so that you can just start applying this right away. Step number 1 is to start with protein. Now, protein stabilizes your blood sugar, it preserves your muscle, and it keeps you full, amongst many other things that it does. How much do you need? You're probably wondering what number is your amount. Well, you can actually calculate your body's needs. And this is going to be a range, and it will depend on many factors, but roughly anywhere from 0.8 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of your ideal body weight. But most people just don't want to do the math. So the easiest way to approach this would be to include a solid source of protein in every meal. Things like fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, could be poultry, chicken, or turkey, for example. plant-based proteins like beans or lentils, which are plentiful in this dietary approach. And usually, if you're including at least one source of a whole foods, natural, high protein food into each time you eat in each meal, well, then you might be getting close to meeting your needs already without needing to count or track. So the key is to actually recognize that protein is one of the most essential components that helps keep your blood sugar stable, keeps you full after a meal, etc. It basically is an essential part of any healthy diet, especially the Mediterranean diet. So when you hit your protein needs right, you'll automatically start snacking less. Why? Well, because you're not going to get as hungry in between your meals. That's kind of the whole idea. We don't really want to be eating all day long. That starts creating a hormone soup that makes it really hard for our body to regulate its metabolism. So after then you hit your protein, what's step number 2? Well, step number 2 is to add fiber-rich foods. So what is fiber? Well, fiber is an essential nutrient. You've probably heard that before, but most people are just not getting enough. So how do we know where we get fiber? Even though fiber is super important for your body, it helps with so many things. Digestion, it keeps you full, it balances your blood sugar, it supports your heart health. Sounds like what protein does, right? They do have a lot of overlapping benefits to us. Now, most adults in the US are actually eating only half of what they need, of half of what's recommended. So the latest research that I found when I was making this video tells us that Americans on average are eating only 15 to 17 grams of fiber a day. Well, the goal is to eat at least 25 to 30 grams a day, even closer to 40 grams if you're a larger person who eats a higher calorie diet. So you need to recognize that we're all falling really short of these numbers that we need to hit. Most of us are just missing the mark every single day. So the good news is that when you start eating Mediterranean style meals, you'll just start naturally hitting your fiber goals without needing to count or track. And that's because the Mediterranean diet is rooted in foods high in fiber. If you don't really want to count or track the grams of fiber in your diet, what I often teach people is to just aim for at least 2 to 3 fiber sources per meal. Foods like whole form vegetables. They can be cooked or raw, any variety you like, ideally the non-starchy types. Then you're going to have fruits, lots and plentiful amounts of whole grains, beans, lentils, whole form nuts and seeds, etc. So if you want help making this even easier, you can actually download my free Perfect Meal Formula ebook. This is the free guide that I made to help you make perfect meal formula meals easier than ever. So it helps you include enough protein, enough fiber, and the other components of the formula so that you don't have to guess what to eat for your next meal. In that guide, I walk you through how to apply the formula step by step with lots of food lists, examples, step-by-step approaches for how you can do meal prep, how you can start to think about eating for weight loss, boosting your energy, reducing aches and pains, supporting your long-term health, etc., etc. I have a link in the description below this video where you can download your free copy of this ebook when you're done watching this video. So, in summary, fiber, like protein, is an absolutely essential nutrient to have in your meals if you want health benefits and you want to stay full after eating, which is ultimately going to help you stop snacking between your meals, a habit that often makes us gain weight. And because it's so important, I'm going to repeat this point. The bottom line here is that fiber, eating enough of it, keeps you full and it might help you lose weight, which is a goal I know so many of my viewers on YouTube have. Okay, we're now ready for step number 3. Step number 3 is to include healthy fats. Now, healthy fat is really good for your body, and it is a big part of the Mediterranean diet. For a really long time, people actually thought that fat was bad for us, and we were told to minimize the amount of fat at all costs. But we kind of know that that's not the whole story here. That's not exactly true. Because the thing is, the right kinds of fats will help you feel full, give you energy, and support your heart and brain function, in addition to other very important aspects of your overall health and physiology. So good fats can help you stay full after your meal. Your body will use vitamins the right way and can produce them properly. As I mentioned, it'll help support your brain health and a lot of the health of many hormones. It'll help support your heart and your cardiovascular system and even your blood sugar. And it can reduce the need to snack throughout the day in between those meals. So just don't be afraid of fat. Fat is key in our diet, but you really need to focus on the right kinds of fat. Not all fat is created equal. And try to avoid the ones that are hurting your health. So, some examples of foods that contain the healthy fats that we want to target: eating more olive oil. This can be raw in salad dressings, for example, or drizzled over some food, but it also can be used in cooking, especially light stovetop cooking. This is a big misunderstanding that I hear a lot of people confused about. No, olive oil is not going to burn at low levels of heat. That's only if you're using very high heat cooking, like broiling or grilling. So you absolutely can use it for sauteing things. And then other things like nuts and seeds. A handful here or there. Sprinkle it on your breakfast yogurt, over your salad. It could be walnuts, hemp seeds, almonds, pistachios, any variety you like. And then lots of fatty fish. Things like mackerel, sardines, anchovies, even salmon, which is not native to the Mediterranean Sea, but it's absolutely a healthy fish for our body. Eat fish a couple of times a week is usually the target we want to aim for. So then, what are those foods that give us those unhealthy fats that we want to minimize in our diet? Well, those are going to be deep fried foods. I know what you're thinking. I love fries. I love fried chicken. I love donuts. Who doesn't like the flavor of those things? I mean, myself included. But you got to know that those are not health foods. So we have to watch how many deep fried items we are eating because those can give us unhealthy fats like trans fats. And then there's also foods with hydrogenated oils. Anytime you see that on a label, you know that that might be hurting your health. So these types of fats, for example, are not heart healthy. They can raise your risk of things like heart attacks and strokes. There are decades of research backing this up. So if you're really not sure, I'd suggest just check the ingredient list. If it says partially or just hydrogenated oil, maybe it's a sign to skip it. And if your goal is to lose weight, fat, remember, it's still okay. You want to just target the right types and the amounts. So how much fat then? Well, a simple guide to getting enough for your meals, you actually probably need less than you think. It could even be just 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil per meal, or eating a small handful or a sprinkle of nuts or seeds over your dish. Like the examples I gave before, sprinkle it over your salad or your yogurt parfait in the morning. And the problem is most people end up just way overdoing it on these fats. You really don't need a large quantity to get the health benefits of these foods. And that's what can be so tricky. For those of you with a goal of weight loss, you really want to think about this because fats do have a lot of calories. They're what we call calorically dense foods. So the amount you eat overall can actually impact your goals. And most of all, there's no need to be perfect. The goal is to just have a goal, try to stay consistent, target eating the good fats, skip the greasy stuff most of the time. That's the Mediterranean way. So, what have we learned so far in the video? When you build your meals with the perfect meal formula, protein, fiber, healthy fats, well, your body is going to tell you how much it needs. And by now, you realize this incredible way that you know how much to eat with no counting, no tracking, no food rules, no aggressive regimens, just simple meals that are going to leave you full, satisfied, and energized for hours. Between your meals, it's going to minimize the amount of snacking you want to do. And remember, if you want that step-by-step support in applying this every single day, well, first, don't forget, download your free guide, my Perfect Meal Formula ebook that is linked in the description below. And then jump on a call with a member of my team. We would love to have you inside our Take Back Your Life Academy, which is our immersive group learning program designed specifically for adults 50 plus who are just ready to finally feel in control of their health again. You will get weekly live calls with me, a very clear system to follow step by step, and group support from those on the same journey as you. The link to book your free call is also in the description below the video, so don't forget to check that out. Now, you probably understand how to eat without tracking or measuring anything, and I hope you're really fired up about this because it is actually very freeing. So you're probably then ready to really jumpstart your Mediterranean journey. So make sure to check out all the rest of my videos on this channel where I show you exactly how to make this lifestyle easier than ever, one step at a time. Jump into that video and I'll see you over there.